Welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial I'm gonna show you the feature virtual tanks. I'm gonna show you how to add fish to your aquarium. If you can see on the screen, in the AquariumScape latest screen, actually we have 5 features in the tab bar in the bottom on the screen. We have latest, we have search base, virtual tanks, healthcare, and lab sender. Basically, when adding fish into your aquarium, the fishes can be added through latest or the search base, because the species are introduced to your aquarium from here and not from the virtual tanks pane. So let's go to the virtual tanks pane. Virtual tanks pane, whenever you hit it for the very first time, supposing you don't have any species already added, you're going to receive this warning. That means it will instruct you to create a new aquarium. Here is something that many users asked me to implement, and I thank them for that, because the application is now much more powerful. If you remember, now talking to users that already have previous versions, if you look at this feature was called actually My Aquarium, and it allowed you to add many species and test the compatibility, but it only allowed you to have one aquarium, not many aquariums. Virtual tanks allows you to have multiple My Aquariums. That's what I mean. Okay, so here there's something else very, very interesting that I implement in the application. Let's suppose you want to start adding fishings right away. So you don't need to come here and create a new aquarium name. You just go to latest or search base, whatever. Let's tap this species here. Let's choose this one. And this one will provide the information for you when it's loaded. And when you tap this button here, you have an option, place into aquarium. Let's tap that. And here's something new. An aquarium, a new one, named My Aquarium 1 is suggested to you. That's because you still don't have any aquarium created in the virtual tanks. So here you don't have another option. If you want to add, just choose My Aquarium 1 and don't worry about the name. I'm going to show you how to rename that in a few moments. Let's choose My Aquarium. Now the species added there. If you go back to virtual tanks, My Aquarium 1 is now created. If you want to rename it to something else, just tap and hold My Aquarium, and then this message box will pop up for you, and you can rename the aquariums to, for instance, Cichlid Tank. Now it's named Cichlid Tank. One thing very important to explain is virtual tanks exist for you to test compatibility between among the species. Here I have only one species. I will add one more for compatibility test demonstration. But important thing is you can create a new aquarium if you want it. Let's say now I want a Tetra aquarium. And here it is. We have 2 aquariums created, and this one is now empty. If we go back to latest or search base, now let's go through the search base. So to speed up things, I will choose the tetras from the popular searches. So I will have a bunch of tetras now to choose. Here they are. And let's choose one of them, maybe this one. And then I want to place that into my aquarium. I choose the very same option, place into aquarium. Now 2 aquariums are listed for me, Cichlid Tank and Tetra Aquarium. I will choose Tetra Aquarium in this demonstration. And I have my aquarium in telling that this species was placed into Tetra Aquarium, which is my aquarium name. If I go back to virtual tanks, I have Tetra Aquarium, Cichlid Tank, if I hit Tetra Aquarium, here is my species. If I go back and go to Cichlid tank, here is the species I added to the other aquarium. It's a cool feature. One very important thing to comment here is, let's suppose you migrated from AquariumScape 2.0, previous version, to this new one, 3.0. And let's suppose you already have a lot of species that you added to the old feature My Aquarium in version 2.0. When you migrate the application, your data is preserved. What I need to tell you is, when you hit virtual tanks for the very first time, right after the migration, your current species, your current data will be migrated automatically to a new aquarium named My Aquarium 1. And then you use the same methodology, I use it here, to tap and hold the aquarium name, and then you can rename My Aquarium 1 that was migrated with your species to something else. So you won't lose anything you have. Now, let's go to the search base, for instance, and now choose another species. And I want this species to be added to another aquarium. Let's choose Cichlid tank now on the list. And let's choose Tetra Aquarium on the list. Okay. And let's choose another species, a mouth brooder. Most of them, all of them are cichlids, almost all of them. Let me choose this one. And I will place into Cichlid tank, for instance. Okay, so I added species to my aquariums. If I go back to my Cichlid tank, I have 3 species now. I am able to test the compatibility. If I hit the compatibility, here it is. I have the calculations for pH, for fish size, and if fishes are aggressive or not, and etc. And here we have this information when comparing these species. Another thing that is very important, let me go back to compatibility test. We have now a new feature called Lab Center. I will also demonstrate it in a separate tutorial. But Lab Center is designed for you to create monitors to your aquarium. So if you measure pH or DH or other features like copper or like chlorine or etc., you can log your measures from your aquarium tanks into this application to help you in the future. And then you can have a graphics with the tendency of your pH or your DH and etc. In Lab Center, one of the information you enter is the size of your tank in liters or gallons, and also the pH and the age and so on. So whenever there is a measure in the Lab Center of your real tanks from your monitors, the compatibility will take, for instance, the pH information and will compare to your real tanks, and it will tell you if your current tanks may fit this configuration or not. The same is valid for DH and also for the tank size. So it's a cool feature because you can simulate and even compare to your real tank monitors. So for comparison purposes, the very last measurement of pH or DH, for instance, will be used for this comparison. And then you are safe to decide if you can mix these species or not. Well, thanks for watching this tutorial. Oh, one thing else I forgot to mention is now we have another feature that is this button here, beside here the common name and scientific name, we have this animated button here. This button here is a feature that we added. Let's suppose okay, let's imagine the scenario that I update the database and put more photos for an existing species. You don't need, okay, in previous version, what you needed to do was to delete the species from here, from this aquarium, and then add them again. So it was a little bit boring because you needed to look for the species again and do it again, and insert that again into your aquarium. With this feature, you can update your current aquarium. What it's gonna do is it will read the information from our database and compare to the fishes you have in this aquarium. And if the fish has new information, or let's suppose we put a wrong information in the database and we fix the information, it will be added again, it will be read and will be updated here, this aquarium, without the need for you to delete the species and manually add that again. The same is valid for new photos. Let's suppose I have new photos for one of the species or one or more species here, and you want to update your virtual aquarium. So you choose this feature, hit yes, and what's going to happen is the application will consult our database and will compare to the species you have in this database, in this virtual aquarium, and we will update the information for all the species in this particular aquarium without the need of you going, deleting, and adding the fish again. So this is a cool feature for you to update your aquarium right away. You don't need to delete and add. What is necessary here is important to mention. You need to be sure to be connected to the internet to perform this action. Otherwise, the application will show you a warning telling that you have no internet, because it's necessary for the application to read the updated data from your database and update your local data into your virtual aquarium. And as we have in previous version, you can sort by common or scientific name, and this field here can be used for you to filter the data. Let's suppose you have lots of fishes here. Now it filtered for you in, I typed CHE, and then every name fish name that we have, CIHE, will appear here. If you want to go out of the filter, just hit again the bar here and just choose cancel, and all the species will appear again. That's very easy, that's very intuitive, and the edit button here will allow you to empty the aquarium. I mean, you can delete all the species at once, or you can choose each species you would like and delete it right away. It will be deleted from this aquarium. One last thing, okay, after you do this, you hit cancel, okay, just to move the aquarium, to step out from deleting mode. If you want to delete an aquarium right away, you can go back to virtual tanks and you choose to delete the aquarium from here by swiping left, or you can choose the edit here and choose which aquarium you want to delete. Make sure that if you delete the aquarium, it will warn you that all the fishes inside the aquarium, of course, they will be deleted as well. If I choose yes, my aquarium was deleted, and I hit done, and I don't have the second aquarium any longer, but I still have the first one with my data untouched. Of course, it's related to one of the aquariums only. And make sure that where the way to the way to insert fishes into your aquarium is via latest or via search base. Okay, and then here you have the information from your tank, and it's very easy, very intuitive, and I'm pretty sure this feature will help you decide if you can mix species on same tank or not. Thank you very much, and watch all the other tutorials that is present in this website to make sure you use AquariumScape in a very effective way. Thank you.